with the lights on. Welcome into Poppin Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always is hashtag Cori Bears.
Hello.
On all of your favorite gaming consoles, she's at Cori Bears. I can barely hear you.
Hello.
There you go. Get up right up in that microphone. Joining with us as always, it's hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
Well, hello.
AKA it burns when I stream. I
Close,
love that.
Close
name.
enough. Yes.
What is it?
No, I burn when I stream.
Okay.
It burns when I stream.
It burns when I stream. There you go. There we go. We got it together.
Yeah.
We got it together.
It burns when I stream.
That's freezer burn.
You're welcome, Jimmy Martin.
That's freezer burn, though.
Oh, okay.
No free advertising anymore.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. I'll turn it backwards.
Hey, guys, do we have all the way in L.A. our best friend Pete? Oh, we don't have him.
No.
Darn.
Whoops.
So, let's talk crap about Pete.
Yeah, let's do it.
By the way, so I guess if we have this time, we should bring this up right now. So, guys, what we always say is in the Poppin Off Facebook group, what you guys post in there, what you guys say in there affects the show. Shout out to the population. Yep. This morning, we got into this big, long talk about fried chicken.
Yeah.
And Cori brought in said fried chicken.
I have fried chicken. I got Jollibees, everybody.
Yeah.
Got Jollibees.
And now she's...
Here, have some chicken.
Yeah. Shove it in his gullet. Shove it in there. Get it in.
Chicken.
Stick it in, leave it in. Don't play with it.
Gross. Gregory.
What?
Gregory.
I'm talking about the chicken.
It's good. It's really good.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. So
But I got it for you guys. So you guys are eating it. Wait, isn't one of you? I can't remember who
we muted?
is eating chicken. I think with us.
Who's eating chicken?
I don't know. I think it was Strong Style. Yeah, Strong Style. His wife got chicken.
I like how you
What?
one of
Yeah,
them.
his wife got Jollibee
I don't know
tonight.
who it
so
is.
This is a family meal. Now I think
Hashtag population family meal.
population family.
Yeah.
meal.
But no, like I always say, shout out to the population. If you guys post stuff, it does affect the show. This morning, we didn't think we would be eating fried chicken tonight.
This morning I was paleo and I was eating real well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had fried chicken for like 3 years. Now I have. So anyway, shout out to Strong Style. Shout out to Martin. Shout out to Chili Billy. Billy McDonald.
Shout out to fried chicken.
Shout out to fried chicken. We're going to try the pies later, too.
Oh, yeah. We got the peach mango pies, too.
And then you told me there was mashed potatoes
There's
and
mashed potatoes
rice,
and rice.
And I thought you meant that they were together.
Well, that actually sounds amazing because
does
rice goes with everything.
You would think that.
I do think that because that's the
you
rule.
do.
That's
I
the
know.
rule.
For reasons that may be unknown to the rest of our...
You
get it.
I like
So
like
does
how
my brother and
the chicken
sister-in-law.
individually had little tags that said spicy.
I see.
So I took one and I'm going to put it in my hair and then everyone will know that I'm spicy.
All right. 1 minute.
You sure are. You sure are.
Thanks, Greg.
You're welcome, buddy.
Only one
Anytime.
here supports me with
Any
anything.
damn time.
I appreciate you.
Dude, I love you.
I love you too, man.
All right.
Cue the Cori. Cue the Cori diss.
Can we just eat more chicken?
There it is. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Don't be rude.
Don't be rude, Cori.
All right, guys. So coming up after the break, we have a very special guest. We're all super excited about this. The only thing we're going to say is it involves video games, which we're all excited about.
Love 'em.
In general. But this is someone who can school us professionally about video games. So I won't feel bad if and when he beats any of us.
Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
of
he's
us
going to
will
beat
feel
all
bad.
of us. I don't normally say I'm going to get beat by anybody, but I was watching this dude, and
Unless it's Street Fighter 2.
it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
All right, guys. Coming back after this, we'll be joined by our very special guest, professional gamer,
Oh,
ZooTay. All right, guys. Stay tuned. More popping off after this. Don't change that dial.
Eat chicken.
Do people say that?
Chicken
there are
joy.
no longer dials.
There's no longer dials. Don't click away. We'll be
Yeah.
back in 1 minute. Special guest after this.
Nope.
More chicken.
Sam,
What's the most important thing you can do today? How about swab to save a life? Every 3 minutes in the United States, a person is diagnosed with a blood cancer like leukemia. Bone marrow transplants give patients a new lease on life, but 70% of them must rely on a stranger for one. You can help. Register with DKMS to become a donor. You'll receive a swab kit in the mail, swab your cheeks, send the samples back, and you're good to go. Take the first step. Become a hero. Register today at dkms.org.
It's Poppin' Off.
I've never gotten into Fallout.
Fallout is an investment. It's an investment of time.
I'm not made for those types of games. Maybe I have ADD. I definitely do.
The thing about Fallout is that it always gets you with the story. Fallout 3 was based in DC, and then I
grew
moved
up
to
there.
DC.
Did you find our campus?
No, but it was kind of nice because you would be like, you would just be like in the metro and be like, oh, I killed a super mutant over there. But Fallout 76 is not Fallout.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
In the history of NASCAR, there has been no shortage of great father-son duos. Bobby and Davey Allison, Bill and Chase Elliott, and of course, Dale and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now you get to listen to the best father-son duo in fantasy NASCAR with Scott and Sean Engel. Listen to the King and the Prince as they preview every race and give you the fantasy driver lineups to win in all regular and daily fantasy formats. Listen to the Father and Son Fantasy NASCAR Hour every week by downloading the podcast through iTunes and the FNTSY Sports Network Audio Boom channel.
It's Poppin' Off.
When it got announced that there was going to be a Pokemon movie and that Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, I think all of us kind of made little jokes.
I didn't make any jokes because I didn't find out that Ryan Reynolds was going to be in it until they released that trailer.
I knew Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, but I thought it was going to be like, you know, Vin Diesel is Groot, and it's just I am Groot. I didn't know how Ryan Reynolds was going to come into play. The very first trailer for Detective Pikachu got released. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm in. I'm going to see this movie in theaters.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. Game time decisions.
Oh, well, guys, just listening here, you two old men complain about knobs.
We're like the guys in the Muppets, George Waldorf and Stadler.
God, I hated that show. But in the house, we only had one TV for my brother and I. Hated the Muppet Show.
You were missing Fantasy Island.
Tattoo, the plane, the plane.
It was great TV. I used to watch Love Boat, Charlie's Angels,
Remington Steele. Oh, $6 million man, strong. They don't make it like that today.
Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. Only on the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. It's Poppin' Off.
The only job that's bruised me worse than my co-host Cori was at Walmart. I was on the conveyor belt, and I proceeded to fall directly on my ribs on the conveyor belt and bruise all of them.
Why were you on the conveyor belt?
Were you celebrating?
Yeah. We finished unloading the truck, and I got up on it.
And you
Well, I
raised your
think
hand.
that
and
was
then-
like a you problem.
Could happen.
This was your fault.
Yeah.
It's not Black Friday.
This wasn't my fault. This was a you
I know,
problem.
I understand, but
We have
like,
video evidence.
Right, I understand that, but you can't blame that one on Black Friday.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michelle's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
FAF Sports now has a new store opening up in New York City. They're back.
Oh.
I still want to do this. I still really
Oh, there it is, big.
I've always wanted to jump and play chopsticks on a giant piano.
Yeah.
Same.
The new location has one.
Oh, they do.
They do.
What? Huh?
I think we should make it a popping off field trip, and we should go in with a little camera so we don't get in trouble. But we should go in and we should play.
I would love that.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
X gonna give it to you.
That's the only lyric you can say without.
That's it. That's it.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto, aka Darnak McSack. That's my gamer tag. We gotta go in the gamer tags. Joining with me as always, hashtag Corey Bear.
You haven't done that thing where people report you so you can change your name? You should.
You better not report me. I've had that name for forever.
Okay. That's
Now
fine.
it's. I hate you so much.
Yeah.
Joining with us as always is hashtag 50 Shades of Greg.
My brother's here.
Your brother's here.
My brother's here.
So much happened during that commercial break.
It did. It did.
All of a sudden, Greg is randomly getting flipped off by somebody through the curtain, and I'm like, I don't know if he's upset or if he's happy. I don't know what's going on, and he just goes running out.
Here's the thing. I could not see him at all. Look at the angle. Judd, can you see this? You cannot see him. But once I found out they were flipping me off, my reasoning and deductive ability told me immediately.
It was your brother.
It was my brother. Even though he's not coming until tomorrow, which is what he told me, I knew immediately it was him. They were like, who is that? I was like, I didn't see him, but it's my brother. Yeah. So he's here. Hi, everyone.
Hi. So, do we have Pete? Downstairs? No one? No,
That's a
we don't.
no.
Okay. All right. Do we have our special guest?
Yay.
All right.
Sweet.
Joining with us is our special guest, professional gamer, ZooTay.
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 ZooTay!
Hi,
Hey,
ZooTay.
guys. What's
Hey,
up?
buddy.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Good. First time doing a interview like this, especially online over a podcast. So I'm
You're
pretty
doing
excited.
great.
Yeah, you're killing it so far.
But believe me, as long as you don't go running out of your room chasing somebody who just flicked you off, then you're doing great already.
You're doing better than us.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
That's an asshole move.
Okay. All right.
from the control
Okay. Well,
board.
I'll make sure not to do that.
We do have his special clip. Call for it, Danny.
Ooh.
So, ZooTay, before we get into anything, you have a special clip, or we have a special clip, or you have a special clip. We want to air that clip. Either way, it's a
All
special
right.
clip. Let's air that, and then we'll come back. Guys, hit the clip!
All right.
You're special.
Go ahead and take out their ZooTay that was actually doing a lot of work by himself. IB's squad just being able to go ahead and
Yeah, huge props to ZooTay. That was a fantastic game by him. He does go down here moving in, but he really kind of carried his team through this game. Got a lot of...
But the answer back is real. ZooTay. That's the M4 to the face. Solid's down, but he's not out just yet. His teammates could help him out. Flip still holding the backside here on the hangar, spraying again through
They're
the
going
smoke.
off right now, Rich. Gangsters are killing everyone. ZooTay's got knocked, though. It's not without reply.
I'm surprised to not see ZooTay. ZooTay also one of the great players there from Wildcard.
They could just... They're all dead. We didn't even see most of that. ZooTay must have just gone in and completely punctured them all.
Just clearing people off. And let's show you playing that perfectly. Angry is very nearby. And oh my
look at
goodness! Did he just get punched? No, Angry. I think it was actually ZooTay. ZooTay came and clear him up. Gangstars takes out LHW there on that exchange. ZooTay, the only one alive for Gangstars. Absolutely clutching it. Comes in.
Dude, that's awesome. So
Yeah.
I have to say this before we even start with anything. So now I'm just going to always watch you. Because I used to watch, I wouldn't even give credit to any of the other people I watched on Twitch. Only you from now on. I will watch, because we used to, down in the control room, when I worked during the day, we used to always have Twitch up, and we just have some other players up who we will not mention. But now, I'm going to come in and I'm going to go, no, we're going to put this person up. So we'll have you up from now on. So you'll have a few new followers. So we have like 3 computers down there.
Yeah.
So we'll log them all in
sweet.
different accounts.
That sounds good.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if my screen is flickering. I don't know why it's doing that right now.
It's totally cool. Worse things have happened. Greg
True.
just got flicked off.
Yeah.
I did.
I mean,
by somebody who I came out of the same person with.
Holding hands?
No. No.
So ZooTay,
I'm
how did you get started in gaming?
I hate you so much. I literally said that's what I was going to ask him.
So
My
gaming, I think it's a pretty typical start. Like, I think a lot of kids around 5, 6, just start video gaming. I started with arcades actually. The first game that I really got into, I don't know which game it was necessarily, but it was definitely at the mall and some arcade game. Maybe it was Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I don't know if you guys know what that is. But yeah, ever since that, I just love gaming. Like it's just fun.
What was your first console?
My first console, I think it was a PlayStation.
You dated yourself.
You did.
Because my first console was an Atari.
You just dated
yourself. You dated yourself. I mean, both of you just dated yourself. Although I do have to say my first console was also a PlayStation, but for different reasons.
Nah.
Different reasons.
I've never had a PlayStation.
Oh, well, you should change that.
Yeah. No, my first console was Genesis. Sega Genesis.
I did love the
Wait,
Sega
that
Genesis,
doesn't
though.
make any sense, though. That's like saying that you had a calculator before an abacus.
What do you mean?
Genesis came. Well, the PlayStation 2 killed the Genesis.
Yeah.
Right. I thought you
Oh,
said
wait, it
the
killed the
original
Dreamcast.
PlayStation.
Killed the
What?
Dreamcast.
Original PlayStation?
I never had a PlayStation, period.
The Dreamcast killed itself.
Yeah.
No, the Dreamcast had so much potential. What are you talking about?
Like GameCube.
I had a Dreamcast. I liked GameCube. You shut your damn mouth.
Okay.
All right. Can we all agree N64 was great?
Yes.
Okay.
ZooTay,
Yes.
let me ask you a damn question.
Okay. What's up?
All right. So as a professional gamer, this is now considered a sport, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say so.
Okay. So I am from now on going to speak to you and frame my questions in a way that assume that you are a professional athlete.
Okay.
Okay. So here we go. How many calories do you eat per day?
Less than 2,000? 1,500 to around 2,000?
I'm kind of impressed you had a response because I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like 7 pizzas and a Coke
Yeah.
worth of
I
calories?
used to.
You're making
I
up
used
all
to
his
break
calories
dance a lot.
right there.
Wait, you were a
I
break
used-
dancer?
Yeah.
So
I
he
break
was a
dance.
professional athlete. Is more.
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
saying here.
Don't we
I
have a
sent you
clip
guys-
of him breakdancing?
Yes. Yeah. I sent you guys a clip of me breakdancing at Dubai on the world stage.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was just about to ask if we could
Yeah.
go to that Dubai clip.
We might have a clip.
Guys, can we go to that?
ZooTay from Gangstars, and I have not breakdanced in a while, so.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
So were you like dancing and gaming at the same time? Does dancing help your like your
Hand-eye
abilities when you're
coordination?
when you're gaming?
That was what you were looking for.
I get not really. I don't think those two tie. But I'll say one thing that definitely did carry over was like the work ethic I had for when I was breakdancing a lot. I would go to the gym like 2 hours a day. I would watch what I would eat. It's just like discipline. And that essentially carries over to gaming too when you're competing at the super high levels. Because you would think gamers, like professional gamers, all they do is just sit at their desk and just play the game like 6 hours a day. But there's a lot of, with PUBG Mobile, there's a lot of strategy behind it. There's a lot of studying involved. There's a lot of like discipline, resume, practice. It's not just, you play for 6-7 hours straight and that's it. Yeah.
Right.
So,
Can I ask a quick question before you get to that?
Mm-hmm.
So what is it like for your girlfriend when bitches are trying to break into those Adidas breakaways?
Oh man. That hasn't been an issue yet.
Don't worry. It will.
Okay.
It will.
It
Anyway,
will.
so before we get too far away from it, speaking of Dubai, we have something else. Guys, can we go to that? That was cool.
Yep.
It looked like it was a lot of fun.
So,
What about your life?
I want to. We don't have a lot of time this segment. We'll have to go to break, but we'll get you back in the next segment. But really quick, what I wanted to ask was, so you go. I guess it's the most basic question I can ask. At what point were you just like, yeah, I'm a professional gamer now? Like, What was the transition from I like video games a lot to I'm a professional gamer now? Like, how does that transition happen?
Well, for me, I would say you can say you're a professional gamer once you get invited to play at a LAN tournament. So, like, when you get, flown out, they pay for your hotel, they pay for your plane, they pay for your food, they pay for everything to fly you out to play video games. That's essentially when I felt like, I made it. I'm a professional gamer now.
Yeah, that's when you've hit the top. That's when you're there. Well, not hit the top, but that's when you're there. You've made it. You've crossed that threshold, and now you're a pro gamer.
I mean, honestly, I think that once you've gotten to pro gamer, you're at a point where you're so above all of the rest of us that you've made it. In my mind, you've made it.
Right.
Well, we gotta do a commercial break really quick, but we have so many more questions to ask you about. So many more things, actually, not just gaming, but everything in general. We want to ask you. We're so thankful to have you. Stick with us during the break. It'll be really quick. It's gonna be a minute. Everybody out there watching, stay tuned. More Poppin' Off after this. More ZooTay after this.
More Chicken Joy.
More Chicken Joy.
One of the questions is, what are you wearing below the screen?
No, it's not.
Maybe nothing. We don't know. Oh, you gave it away. That was the tease. That was the tease.
Oh.
For future reference, don't listen to Greg ever.
All right, guys. Coming back after this. Stay tuned. More Poppin' Off. See.
In the history of NASCAR, there has been no shortage of great father-son duos. Bobby and Davey Allison, Bill and Chase Elliott, and of course, Dale and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now you get to listen to the best father-son duo in fantasy NASCAR with Scott and Sean Engel. Listen to the King and the Prince as they preview every race and give you the fantasy driver lineups to win in all regular and daily fantasy formats. Listen to the Father and Son Fantasy NASCAR Hour every week by downloading the podcast through iTunes and the FNTSY Sports Network Audio Boom channel.
It's Poppin' Off.
When it got announced that there was going to be a Pokemon movie and that Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, I think all of us kind of made little jokes.
I didn't make any jokes because I didn't find out that Ryan Reynolds was going to be in it until they released that trailer.
I knew Ryan Reynolds was going to be a part of it, but I thought it was going to be like, Vin Diesel is Groot, and it's just I am Groot. I didn't know how Ryan Reynolds was going to come into play. The very first trailer for Detective Pikachu got released. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I'm in. I'm going to see this movie in theaters.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass-catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michel's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
FAF Sports now has a new store opening up in New York City. They're back. I still want to do this. I still really
there it is, big.
I've always wanted to jump and play chopsticks on the giant piano.
Yeah.
Same.
The new location has one.
Oh, they do?
They do.
What? Huh?
I think we should make it a Poppin' Off field trip, and we should go in with a little camera so we don't get in trouble, but we should go in and we should play. Cool.
I would love that.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off! I am Danny Otto.
Oh, baby, give me one more chance.
Joining with me as always, hashtag Cori Bears.
Peach mango pie!
We got peach mango pies. This is a weird night. Weird night, everybody.
Yeah. Eat that mango pie.
Wow.
Greg is here too.
Describe
really
it.
It was good.
Ugh.
I'll let you have some.
No, I can't.
No, that's right.
Can't eat fried food.
I'll let your brother have some. He'll eat it in front of you.
Yeah, he could describe it to me. We have similar DNA. That's how that works. Got her.
Angie's got a full of food too, so she can't do anything.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Joining with us as always, well, not as always. Joining with us for the first time ever is ZooTay by Skype.
ZooTay!
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. So, Sorry about the break. It was a little bit longer than we said. Sorry that we have pies and you don't. Maybe Cori can send you one. Can you
Well,
send him
send you
one?
pies, yeah.
Yeah.
Send him pies in the mail?
That'd be nice.
Spread the chicken joy.
So,
Chicken makes everything better.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So over the break, I don't know if you could hear, but our producer, #Tim Pratt, we call him Tim Pratt because he kind of looks like Chris Pratt if you squint a little bit.
Except cuter.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, his name's not Tim Pratt?
No.
Oh.
I love you guys.
He was actually telling us that not only is there like a difference between, all right, you're a gamer, and then you're a pro gamer, there's different levels of pro gamers, and that you were able to kind of better explain that to us because I had no idea.
Yeah.
So definitely, could you like touch on that for us?
Okay, yeah, sure. So, with pro gaming, there's definitely a lot of different levels. It's open to interpretation, because some people will say they're a pro gamer once they just start playing in tournaments, but like the online tournaments, and almost anyone can join the online tournaments. And then you get the few that say, I'm a pro gamer now because I went to like a LAN tournament, I got flown out and etc. But I would say like the very top of the pro gaming like level would be it's your full-time job. Like currently I'm going to school and I'm doing this, and it's definitely not a full-time job, but there are people getting paid like 6-figure salaries a year to do gaming, and that's I would say, yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I think it's up there. It's up there.
Is it like a salary, or is it based off of your winnings?
Oh, so
Or is it
Great question.
sponsorship
Oh,
level too?
yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So the other thing with pro gaming is, like the huge esports orgs, like Cloud9, TSM, etc. Like orgs like that, they provide a salary for their players. So like, say they want, let's say, player A to play for their Fortnite team or something. They'll give them a salary, and that salary will be a contract that lasts a whole year. And that could range from, I don't know the Fortnite scene too well, but based on how much money is in Fortnite, like all the tournaments, the salary will increase based off of that. And so they get a salaried amount, and then they also get their prize winnings.
So this is like a professional sport.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, there are injuries.
What am I doing with my life?
There are injuries, right? ZooTay.
Yeah.
Carpal
So like,
tunnel?
yeah, I mean, no, I mean, he could get
I
injured.
wasn't even joking. I was saying carpal tunnel.
No, carpal tunnel's a thing.
Yeah.
I once played like
yeah,
Call of
yeah.
Duty for like 5 days straight and got carpal tunnel.
Sure.
Yeah, so I've been following esports for a while now, so I've been watching like StarCraft, CS:GO, like all the big ones like League of Legends, and I know on CS:GO there was I can't recall the name, but there was a top tier player who developed carpal tunnel, and it was like a huge blow, obviously, but they had to like rehabilitate his hand. He went into like therapy like daily to get his hand to working order. It's like actual sports, but the injury of course isn't as severe as like say football player. That could go horribly wrong, but injuries like do happen.
Right.
Well, so tell us not only the gaming aspect of things, but making a career just around professional gaming and stuff like that. We heard a rumor that you might have gotten an internship at something.
Oh yes, so I'll answer this one shortly because there's a lot that I could say about that. But essentially, I've through PUBG Mobile playing this game and starting to stream and then being one of the better players at it, I've made a lot of connections. I've met a lot of people within the esports industry. And Omelette Arcade is a streaming platform that's specifically focused on mobile. And they're a newer platform, and PUBG Mobile being a newer game, they kind of just like linked up. So I met these guys at Omelette Arcade, and they're like a startup. They have a lot of stuff going on, and we talked in LA, and they really liked me as a person, like beyond outside of gaming, they like recognize, you know, I have potential as like someone that could help develop their goals and their ambitions, right? Like what they're planning to do.
Very cool.
So they offer me an internship. It's a business related internship. They have me focusing on helping them first start a collegiate league for PUBG Mobile in my area. So that's one thing they have me doing.
Very cool. That's awesome.
I have a quick question.
Yeah, absolutely.
ZooTay, can I meet your cat?
My cat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you? Did the cat like run by or?
No. I just know that you have one.
Greg just stalked you before.
There's a cat thing in the background.
Baby. Hi, kitty. Hi, you little baby. All right, that's good enough. It was your cat tower in the background, buddy. Yeah. Cori got it.
Well, yeah, his brother actually noticed it.
Throwing me under the bus. Yes.
So ZooTay, what's next for you? Like, where do you plan on continuing with PUBG, or are you gonna maybe try another game? League. Try League. Play League with me.
I'll be focused on PUBG Mobile. Typically with gaming, I've always played competitively. I never played a game like casually for fun. So if I played one game, I would focus on it and try and be like the best I can be at it. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna stay on PUBG Mobile. 2019 is a big year. There's gonna be a lot of tournaments coming up. 2018 was just like a soft start with like Dubai and everything. So yeah, there's a lot going on next year. So I'm definitely gonna be focused on PUBG Mobile.
Oh, he's saying you haven't seen anything yet.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So someone handed you that cat in your room, which means there must be someone else in the room with you.
Who is it?
I heard a rumor that I'm just gonna assume that your girlfriend's there with you.
No.
That your girlfriend might be able to talk to us for a minute about kind of being in a relationship and supporting a professional gamer and stuff like that. Is she willing to?
Yeah,
do
she's right next to me, and yes, I just want to say,
Put her on.
She's been. Words cannot describe how much she's supported me.
We'll be the judge of that. We will be the judge of that. Put her on.
I'm gonna pass the headphones over to her, so she'll have it.
Excellent. He can't hear a thing we're saying.
Now we can say whatever we want.
Yes, we can.
Greg,
Oh
pick a
my
really old video
goodness.
game.
Oh my goodness.
Greg, pick a
Stop
really
it.
old video game and face him in it. You'll beat him.
Oh, I'd love to.
Just like I beat
anything
her in
before the
Street Fighter.
PlayStation.
Dude, anything
Any-
Atari.
What is it, Pong?
Anything
Play
Atari.
Pong. You're gonna play Pong.
I will own
Punch
him.
out. Punch out.
I'll own him and punch out.
out.
I'll own him.
Punch out.
Owned. Hi.
It's pwned.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
The cat on my
Oh my
Yes,
God! Look at that baby. She's
the
out of
shoulder
here.
cat. Yeah.
She is out of here. Hello. How are you?
How's it going?
Hey.
What's
I'm
it
very
like being the
well.
girlfriend of a celebrity?
He's a normal person, you know. Celebrities are normal people.
True. What's it like being a friend of that kitty?
I love she makes me
What's her
feel
name?
so calm. I love her so much.
What's her name?
Except she loves to climb on me.
Oh, well, obviously.
Well, the cat tower's not getting any use.
Exactly.
So what's it like going to different places with him and supporting him at all the tournaments? Do you go to all of them?
Yeah, do you travel with him?
So there's only been like 2 events, the regional and then the worlds, and I did actually go with him to both of them. Honestly, so I don't understand why people don't support like their boyfriends or girlfriends going like into like gaming, because they're just pursuing their passion, and support as much as you can, you know.
Makes
Awesome.
sense.
Awesome.
Very cool. Well, so I mean, what are you into gaming too? Is that how you guys kind of like struck up? Yeah, we should be together because I like gaming too. Like, how into gaming are you, or is that just his thing and that's it?
How into gaming am I?
Yes.
I wasn't that into gaming before I met him, actually. I actually didn't really play any games. It was like RuneScape, MapleStory, Pokemon, and then that's about it. And then when I met him, he got me into like Black Squad, FPS shooter on the laptop.
That is a good man.
And then now I play PUBG with him, but
Are your
yeah,
parents
he's trying to get me.
Are your parents okay with the fact that he got you into games?
That's a tough one.
I mean, you know that Pokemon is a gateway game, right?
Well, as long as I still keep on track with like school and do my own thing, I think they'll be fine. As long as I'm not gonna get super like obsessed with it, spend all my time on it.
Smart.
So.
Well, you guys are in the big time now. You don't need school anymore.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, forget school.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stepping in for a minute or two.
Problem.
We really appreciate it. Now we can say whatever we want again.
Yeah.
Punch out.
Yeah.
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 We're going for
Mega Bomberman.
Yeah.
Oh, Mega Bomberman was fun.
It's my favorite game on Sega.
I remember that.
Sega.
Mine is Blue Speed Mouse.
I
Is he
beat
back?
Blue Speed Mouse
ZooTay?
today.
Oh yeah, I'm back. I'm here.
He's back.
I didn't know I was supposed to say something.
She
I
does
was
not
like,
care for you. She's great, dude.
Yeah.
She is great. She's
Yeah.
great.
I actually do have a funny story to tell if we have the time. It'll take like 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so how I got started on PUBG Mobile was actually, so I played games on the laptop. I never played games on the cell phone before PUBG Mobile. But what happened was my girlfriend and I would play games on the laptop all the time. And then she got into a really bad accident where someone knocked her off a railing accidentally at like a rave, and she dislocated her elbow.
This isn't funny so far.
Oh.
Yikes.
Yeah, this story is not the funniest.
Okay, I guess it's not. let me finish it.
Look at these assholes. Look at this.
Yeah, so she couldn't play with me anymore on the laptop because using a mouse requires a lot of arm movement, and so we were just like on our phones in the bed a lot, watching like YouTube videos, and then I just started finding games on the phone, and then I found PUBG Mobile. I've always wanted to play PUBG, but I never could because I don't have a good computer to run it. It's a pretty intensive.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So I was like, no way, like I could try it out on the phone. So I gave it a try. I loved it. I played it a bunch, and then I was like, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this. And then that's when people started noticing me, and it's like, wow, you're really good. I want you on my team. And then that's basically how it all started.
So you're new to this.
Yes. This is my first.
He's a prodigy.
Wow.
So I have two questions. First one's real short answer. Second one's a little bit longer. First one is, so when a new video game comes out that you're interested in, do you immediately pick it up and you're like, I gotta play this so nobody can see me, or do you immediately start like twitching it right away and you're just like, I'm gonna be good at this no matter what? Like, how do you do with new games? Like, just right off the bat.
Yeah, so every new game I've tried that I jumped into, the first thing I do is I play ranked. Like, whatever ranked mode it has, ladders, whatever, I just love the competitiveness of gaming. So I just always try to be the best I can in any game I start. So yeah, hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah, does. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
One more question. So there are a lot of people on your team that have helped you along to, where you are. And we were just wondering if you had any shout outs you wanted to give.
Oh yeah, definitely. So as far as my team goes, like the team I competed with over in Dubai, I definitely have to shout out, he goes by Beowulf, one of the smartest players I know, and he's our in-game leader, and I've learned a lot from him, just like through his call outs, how he rotates everything. And then another special shout out I really want to make, he's not a competitive player, but he's a content creator. He goes by Wicked Gaming. I met him way early on. He was just a big mobile content creator, and when PUBG Mobile came out, he jumped on that. We eventually crossed paths because I was a pretty talked about player. I grinded a bunch. I got my name out there. And then I met him in LA. He was also there at Dubai. Great guy, great friend. And he's essentially kind of like helped me along the way into this whole esports thing. Because he used to play Clash of Clans competitively, I think.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, very cool. Well, so I'd imagine like because with gaming you can connect no matter where you are. So do you make a lot of good friends like at these when you go and see these people in person? Is it like you already kind of know each other because you're like I've been playing with you. You've been in London this entire time, but I've been playing with you for 6 to 8 months. Like,
yeah, that's honestly the best part about it all. Seeing the people in person, because like when you game with them so much, you trash talk each other. You have so many special moments like in the game, and then it's like you meet face to face for the first time, and it's something else. Like just the fact that you're both there due to a video game, it's surreal. So that's honestly my favorite part about this whole experience thus far.
Very cool. Awesome.
Could you quickly talk to me about trash talk?
Trash talk?
Yeah. I mean, you mentioned that, maybe there might be some trash talk. I'd like to know, like, what you guys are saying. I mean, your thumbs are small.
Oh, my
God.
That's actually, okay, since you brought thumbs up, with
mobile
gaming, there is something. So with mobile gaming, there's like, so when I started on mobile gaming, I would hold the phone up like this, and I just play with my thumbs, right?
Sure.
Since I thought that's the only way you
normal
play
humans. Yeah.
Yeah, normal humans.
Yeah.
And then people started telling me about like this thing called claw, and at the beginning,
Claw.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, tell me more. You don't just use your thumbs?
Nope.
No. So here's the phone actually. So with these thumbs right here, this is where you would like move and aim. And then right up here, like your right hand side would be your shoot button, and your left would be your aim in button. So it's like you play with 4 fingers essentially. So the whole trash talk thing, circling back to the thumbs thing, is that there are some pro players, there's some pro players that still play on thumbs, and all the claw players will be like, dude, you're just a thumbs player. Like,
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, see, here's the issue. He has a Samsung, right?
No,
Samsung?
no, he plays on an iPhone 8, I think.
No,
8
that's
Plus?
not an iPhone.
8 Plus.
It's not an iPhone.
It's a Samsung Note 9.
It's a Samsung. I told you it was Samsung, so I need...
Damn it, ZooTay! ZooTay!
As long as it's not the one that explodes in
Wait.
your pocket.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're good.
am I
I don't
doing
care
this
what cell phone
right?
you have.
Am I doing this right? Like,
Yeah, how do you...
like this?
Yeah, you just hold it like that essentially.
But my nail gets in the way, right?
Well, yeah, you got it.
I'm not cutting these nails.
Pro gamer or no
no,
nails.
no,
Get rid of the
no,
nails.
no.
Get rid of the nails.
No.
Oh, wow.
ZooTay, we have to go to another break really quick. Can we keep you for another
Okay.
minute or two?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
I'm down to do this however long you guys want to.
He's the best.
Yeah, you're the best, man. Thank you so much. We'll be right back after this. All right, guys, stay tuned. We've got more with ZooTay. We've got more everything, right?
Yeah.
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 What are we doing this for 40 minutes, guys?
Just say yeah. Just say yeah. You can have more chicken.
More chicken joy!
More chicken! All right, guys, stay tuned. There's more popping off, more ZooTay after this.
Game time decisions.
Oh, well, guys, just listening here, you two old men complain about knobs.
We're like the guys in the Muppets, George Waldorf and Stadler.
God, I hated that show. But in the house, we only had one TV for my brother and I. I hated the Muppet Show.
You were missing Fantasy Island.
Tattoo, the plane, the plane.
It was great TV. I used to watch Love Boat, Charlie's Angels,
Remington Steel. Oh, $6 million man, strong. They don't make it like today.
Weekdays, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, only on the Fantasy Sports Radio Network. It's Poppin' Off.
The only job that's bruised me worse than my co-host Cori was at Walmart. I was on the conveyor belt, and I proceeded to fall directly on my ribs on the conveyor belt and bruise all of them.
Why were you on the conveyor belt?
Were you celebrating?
Yeah. We finished unloading the truck, and I got up on it.
And then you
Well, I
raised your
think
hand.
that
and
was
then-
like a you problem.
Could happen.
This was your fault.
Yeah.
It's not Black Friday.
This wasn't my fault. This
Wait,
was a you
I know,
problem.
I understand, but
We have
like,
video evidence.
Right, I understand that, but you can't blame that one on Black Friday.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. Coming now, swing it!
I wish everybody could hear what Sean always says.
Sean just did.
No matter what the song coming back is, Sean always announces that we're in the same tone of the song.
He does. It's actually really genius.
He always does it.
Like with that song, he just he just went, "Are you ready? We're back in."
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. It amps me up every single time.
I know.
Joining with me
You
as
are
always.
in locked in.
Hashtag Corey Bears. Hashtag 50 Shades Greg. We had somebody by phone, but you know what? Screw that guy. We don't really need him.
Don't need
Joining
him.
with us is our new friend and special guest, ZooTay. Hi.
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
Hey. So, we don't have a lot of time left. So, I wanted to make sure that I asked this question because it was a really important question. It was one that I just didn't understand right away. So, I wanted to make sure that we got it answered. So, what does it exactly mean that you're a free agent?
So the whole free agent thing is, it's like, imagine like sports, like basketball, anything, when a player's contract is up and they're able to join a different team. So obviously, if you're a really good player, all the big teams, or like say like the Houston Rockets, or Lakers.
You're going to the Rockets?
You're gonna play video games for the Houston Rockets?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, sorry.
But,
Keep going.
But like the equivalent of Houston Rockets within esports would be like, like the Cloud9s, the TSMs, the
Sure.
big esports orgs, So when you become a free agent, essentially it means, like, hey, if you want me on your team, like let me know, show me a contract, give me your best offer, and then it goes from there. And I could say this, I've had a few offers already with like different salary amounts, and it's literally like, I'm looking at which one gives me the best offer to see who I join or play with for the 2019 year.
Hustler.
Hustler.
Which ones? Which ones?
Are there any of them that might
Which
take
ones
a
are you
newbie?
Which ones are you considering?
I'm not gonna say.
I knew it. That's fine. Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
I had to ask. All right.
Yeah, but that's what free agent is essentially.
So when you're doing free agency, do you have somebody helping you with this, or is it literally just you and you're just like, send me your offers, I'm gonna put them all?
Oh, you mean does he have an agent?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have an agent?
No. The closest thing to it would be my girlfriend. Actually,
Sounds like a job for your girlfriend.
And the cat.
And the cat.
says so.
The cat should be your agent.
The cat is your agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually how it works though. Typically with contracts in esports, after your term is up, after your year contract with whatever org is up, at the end of it, they don't necessarily get to keep you. But say, let's just say you want to go from Team A to Team B. The Team B's org, like the managers and the owners, they would have to work through Team A's org. They don't work through the player. So essentially, it's like
I see.
I paid this player $1,500 a month, and then the contract is up, and then this other org comes in. It's like, I want your guy, I want your player. I will offer him $2,000 a month, and then if the original org can't match that offer, then they would have to let you go.
Yeah.
But
you tell him to suck it. Yeah.
So beyond making money playing games, which is what I want to do. Beyond that,
what hang out with Spider-Man? You have a nice job too.
I do have a nice job. Beyond that, what are other challenges that you have faced as a gamer?
As a gamer,
or challenges that you see in the gaming community.
The gaming community. Oh, these are tough questions. I'll start with the first one. So, as far as my rise to getting known, to be able to compete over in LA and everything, I had to put in like quite a lot of time, like every day, like six hours or so, and I also started streaming to just get my name out there more. And then I will say during that time, there were a few teams that I wanted to join back then that actually denied me. So, yeah.
And you're like, look at me now.
Yeah. Do you send them like highlight clips every once in a while?
No, he actually quite the opposite. He's such a humble dude about it. Like, seriously, because he has said in interviews since, he was like, I just needed to get better. That's really rare,
now he
dude.
is better.
I mean, ZooTay, is that not true?
I mean, yeah, essentially, all I want to do is get better, and then everything else will come, like, everything else will follow, Of course, like, when I got denied initially, I was a little hurt, but that just meant for me, I just need to get better, and that was about it.
So what happened is this. He got rejected, and he decided, I'm going to get on Twitch or whatever it was, and I'm going to drive a car. I'm going to shoot it up a mountain, over a house, right? No, this is a real clip of his. Over a house. Yeah. He drops out of the car into the house, which is where all of his opponents are dug in. And he wipes them all out. It is such an amazing... Do you? It's such an amazing clip.
Why don't we have that clip?
At the very end of it...
Because I did a lot of work today, Danny.
No, it's fine. But at the very end of it, he just, like, as it cuts out, he goes, can't believe that worked.
That's awesome.
Dude.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that was amazing. Amazing clip.
Is that your best moment in gaming history? Is that the cat?
Yeah, the cat just went, awesome!
I would say, that was the most fun moment, I would say, for sure.
Yeah, it was so cool, dude. All of us, when we saw that, we were just, whoa! Wait, hold on. So he dropped out of the car? We had never thought of that.
Now I want to see this. Okay, so after the show, we'll watch the
clip.
clip.
We'll watch it.
I'll tweet back at you after I finally see the
we'll
clip.
put it on the Facebook page.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put it up on the Facebook page so everybody can see it in our audience. The population can see it.
Yeah.
Everyone in the population. So here's what I wanted to ask. So do you have games that you play professionally and games that you play just like personally, or do you, no matter what, any game you play is kind of in the realm of professionally? Because, like, I mean, there are so many games out there that I think would just be awesome to try. And if I had the time to just try, I definitely would. So is there like a divide where like you play this one just for fun, to relax, to chill with, and you don't really get competitive with that, and then you have your competitive games, or is it all just one and the same?
Oh yeah, I definitely have games on the side that I just play for fun every now and then. With PUBG Mobile, when I pick up that game now, I literally can't enjoy it unless if I'm playing it competitively. So it's like every time I pick up PUBG Mobile, I'm trying to get better. It's just, besides, I can't play that game casually anymore because it's just the competitive side of me has so much fun. Like, that's where I get the fun, playing PUBG Mobile. The other games I play on the side is just literally just a pastime, like when I just have some free time and I just want to relax a little bit.
Right. What's your major in college?
My major, it was MIS, which is Management Information Systems. Okay. It's a bit more, it's a bit more on the technical side with computers. And I actually wanted to do that and somehow branch into esports because esports have a lot of technology behind it.
Right.
But I'm actually planning on switching my major now to marketing and management because
no, he's gonna make a team. He's gonna manage it himself.
Hey, I mean, you could intern for us.
Intern
in marketing.
Yeah, he'd love to do that.
I mean, maybe, but I mean, no. That's what's so amazing about it all. You know, I started playing PUBG Mobile, and I made all these, connections. I met all these people, and I wanted to do marketing and management before, but I was too worried that it wasn't a technical skill enough.
Right.
It's not something that you could slap on and be like, hey, I could do this and no one else can. So that's why I switched to MIS. So I was worried about doing a marketing management major, but now that I have these connections, and this is ultimately what I want to do in the long term, like after I retire from being a competitive player, I feel way more comfortable now, switching majors back to marketing and management and then going straight into the esports industry because I already have some connections in it. And it's insane. It's insane how me playing this game on my cell phone has not just shaped like my gaming career, but my college, my future, everything. It's
because
really
you have a
Right.
bright future, my friend.
Right. And
Bright future.
So you're saying you're going to go on to basically be like an announcer after your professional career, like Tony Romo or whatever.
Maybe. I was thinking more so like the management side, like
Yeah, the
behind
management
scenes.
aspect. That is cool because that's fun. Because also he's got the angle if he's been there.
Yeah.
Right.
Type of
Right.
thing, so he can
Wait, ZooTay.
easily be in the same mindset.
Right,
So
right, right.
This is what's best. You should
Right.
definitely do this.
Yeah.
Will you? I'm not great, but will you stream with me? Can we play? Can we play a game? Just one, because I feel like maybe I'm not gonna be great.
Way to put him on the spot.
But can we play?
Hey, ZooTay.
I mean, I don't have that. I don't have that forefinger thing going down yet. But
that's fine. That's
hey, ZooTay. Greg wants to take you on in Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Yeah.
Can we stream that?
It's actually that quite okay. So, how concerned are you about concussions?
not personal concussions.
What kind of other concussions are there?
From Little Mac
I don't follow.
and this guy right here.
It's okay. Greg is old, so he's talking about like an old.
Oh,
game.
come on! We've got it up back there. Looking over Corey's shoulder. Come on.
ZooTay, this is
Go
what I
back
will
to
say.
that one. There it
okay.
is.
ZooTay, Cori gets very violent if she loses, so
Yeah.
you might want to.
Well, I don't. It's only if you're in the same vicinity as me. So you're fine, my friends. You're fine because we're playing on the phones.
We got to go to a break really quick. ZooTay, we're gonna come back. We're gonna wrap everything up. Stay tuned with us if you can. If you don't mind.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, coming back after this, we're gonna tie everything up in a nice big bow. Stay tuned. We got more chicken. We got more pies.
Chicken
We
and
got more
pies.
ZooTay. We got more everything. Less Pete. All right, guys, stay tuned. We're popping off after this.
Unfortunately, it's an injury and an IR to Rex Burkhead. I think that clears the way for much increased opportunity for Sony Michel. I think this has just changed from a committee to a timeshare where Sony Michel is like the early down back and James White as the pass-catching back.
Remembering guys like Lawrence Maroney, opportunity doesn't always lead to production, but I don't think Michelle's going to turn out to be a Maroney.
I hope not, or a Jabroni even.
Weekdays, 7 a.m. Eastern on FNTSY Radio and on your popular podcast providers. It's Poppin' Off.
FAF Sports now has a new store opening up in New York City. They're back. I still want to do this. I still really.
Oh, there it is, big.
I've always wanted to jump and play chopsticks on a giant piano.
Yeah.
Same.
The new location has one.
Oh, they do.
They do.
What? Huh?
I think we should make it a popping off field trip, and we should go in with a little camera so we don't get in trouble. But we should go in and we should play.
I would love that.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me as always.
I'm
Zest
Pippi
and Corey Beck.
Longstocking.
I'm Danny Otto. Joining with us as always is 50 Shades of Greg.
Word to your mothers.
And our special guest, professional gamer, ZooTay. Hi.
What's up?
Hi, ZooTay.
All right, ZooTay, so we only have 5 minutes left, so we want to do something special with you, if you'll allow it. We have a game we play. It's called Rapid Fire. We're all going to go around and we're going to ask you a quick question. And you just give us the first answer that comes to your head.
Gotcha.
You cool?
I've seen this before. Yeah.
Oh, he's seen it before.
Okay.
He has a rapid fire mind for this.
Who wants to go first? I'll go last. Cori?
Breakfast food. Favorite breakfast food.
Oh, that's a good one.
Bagels.
Ooh.
Bagels with what?
Cream cheese.
Just cream cheese? Regular cream cheese?
Flavored like strawberry would be my first.
Weird.
Strawberry cream cheese. Greg, go.
How many times a day do you work out?
None at the moment.
Yes!
I used to 2 times a day.
Great answer. Me neither.
All right. All right. So for my question, we might have time to go around again.
Oh.
Favorite dinosaur and
I
why?
knew you were going to ask that.
Favorite
Why?
T-Rex. Because it's the biggest and meanest.
All right, just do a quick impression.
Cori, again. Oh, yeah. Do a T-Rex impression.
And then I'll do one first.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay. I was going to do the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah.
All right, Cori,
He's
one more
got it.
time.
He's got it.
Okay.
Next question.
Do you wash your feet in the shower?
Wait, what?
Yes.
Some people don't wash their feet in the shower. It's a viable question.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
Greg?
Yeah. Do you play your mobile game do you play your mobile game anywhere? I mean anywhere. Or is there like certain places you have to be to play it?
I can play it anywhere, but typically when I'm playing, I'm also streaming, so I have like a whole stream setup.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So even though it's mobile, you still have to have the setup.
Yeah, for when I stream. But like when we went to Dubai, we played it wherever we could, just to keep as much practice going on during the downtime.
Right.
All right, ZooTay, one last question. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, every meal had to be that one food, what would it be and why?
It would be sushi. Cause
yes.
It's healthy. You could do so much different sushi with it, and it tastes freaking good.
He got around my trick.
How do you feel about pho?
Oh, I love pho, but I think pho every day would get kind of heavy.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Middle of the summer, trying to eat pho.
I think T and I, between the two of us, would probably eat pho every day. I do.
Middle of the summer, and it's like 100
There he is.
It's every day.
You say pho, and he comes to the mic. I know it.
All right, ZooTay, thank you so much for joining us. This has been an absolute pleasure. Having you.
Dude, thank you, man.
Yeah, you are honestly, and I'm not just saying this. You're welcome back anytime you want to come back and just hang out and be part of the show.
If you're ever in New York, you must come here, dude.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
For sure. And yeah, I would love to be back on here. Like this was I see like a little timer in the top left, and it's almost been an hour already.
Yeah.
Yep.
It feels like we just started. Like,
dude.
That's our life.
Us too, man.
Yeah. But seriously, you're anytime you want to come back, you can come back. You can be part of the show. We'd love to have you.
We'll have
right
you
in
anytime, dude.
Yeah. And
we'll do a head-to-head next time.
Yeah, just like
I mean, I'm gonna lose, but if I'm losing to the best, I'm fine with that.
All right. True. So next time.
Next time, we'll do a head-to-head.
Part 2 will be. All right, ZooTay, thank you so much. All right, guys, that's it for us.
Yeah.
We'll be back Thursday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. For now, we're gonna eat chicken. We're gonna eat pie.
ZooTay, who do I have to Nancy Kerrigan to get on that team?
Oh, too soon? Is that too soon?
You would have to go through me actually, because.
All right, guys.
Never mind.
We'll be back Thursday night. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that was great.